Smart people have stopped setting goals. And no, it's not because they're lazy or unmotivated. It's because they've discovered something far more powerful. I'll be honest, this one shift changed everything for me. And once you understand it, you'll never look at goal setting the same way again. Few years ago, I was sitting alone in my room, flipping through my old journal, page after page filled with bold goals. Get fit, save more money, start a business. Sound familiar? And yet, 2 years later, none of it had happened. Same dreams, zero progress. I remember thinking, what is wrong with me? I was doing everything the self-help gurus told me. Smart goals, vision boards, visualizations, still stuck. Then something unexpected happened. One random Tuesday, I met an old friend for coffee. He's now running a wildly successful tech company. Naturally, I asked about his goals, his plans, his hustle. But what he said next blew my mind. He looked me dead in the eye and said, I haven't set a single goal in the last 3 years. Wait, what? This guy built a 7-figure business with no goals? I thought he was joking, but then he shared the secret that flipped my life upside down. Not only did it reshape my thinking, it helped me accomplish more in the last 1 year than I did in the previous 3 years combined. So, what did he do instead of setting goals? He built systems. Now, I get it. Systems sounds boring, but hang on. Let me show you why it's the missing puzzle piece in your life. Let's say your goal is to lose 20 pounds. That's nice. But how? That goal tells you nothing about what to do each day. It's like saying you want to travel to Paris without booking a flight or packing your bags. A system is the actual vehicle that gets you there. Instead of saying, I want to lose 20 pounds, you build a system. Prep healthy meals every Sunday, walk 20 minutes every evening, sleep 7+ hours every night. See the difference? Systems focus on the process, not the outcome. And that's where the magic happens. I'll give you a real example from my own life. I used to obsess over launching my own online business. I set revenue goals, follower targets, you name it. Months passed, nothing moved. Then I remembered what my friend told me. So I stopped chasing numbers and built a system instead. Mondays, study market trends. Wednesdays, connect with potential clients. Fridays, improve my services and reflect on progress. That's it. No overthinking, no massive goals, just consistent, repeatable action. And guess what? The business took off. Not because I worked harder, but because I worked smarter. I stopped aiming for the top of the mountain and just focused on putting one solid step forward every day. The reason systems work so well is because they remove pressure. When I started following a system, I didn't wake up every day worrying about results. There was no stress about hitting a number or achieving something big. I just showed up and followed the steps I'd built for myself. It was like switching on autopilot. The system carried me even on the days I didn't feel like doing anything. You see, goals come with this invisible weight. You keep thinking, I'm not there yet. I still have so far to go. But systems, they bring the focus back to the present. Did I follow the process today? Yes. Then I'm already winning. And over time, something amazing happens. The system becomes second nature. It's no longer a task, it's a habit. Like brushing your teeth or locking the door at night, you just do it. No decision fatigue, no inner negotiation, just momentum. That's the beauty of it. Systems keep going even when your motivation dies. You don't need to feel fired up. You don't need to wait for inspiration. You follow your routine and progress happens anyway. I remember back when I said, I want to be more productive. But that statement got me nowhere. Once I switched to a repeatable morning system, waking up at 6, making my bed, drinking water, and working deeply before touching my phone, my entire day shifted. I wasn't trying to be productive anymore. I just was. Now maybe you're thinking, but I thought goals were important. And they are, but not in the way we've been told. The real purpose of a goal is to give you direction. That's it. The system is what gets you there. Think of a goal like saying, I want to reach the top of that mountain. But unless you build a sturdy pair of shoes, pack your gear, and actually start walking, you're just staring at the peak from the ground. Most people obsess over the mountain. Smart people? They obsess over the climb. So how do you actually build a system that works? Start small, like ridiculously small. If you want to write a book, don't aim for a chapter a day. Start with 50 words, just one paragraph. If you want to get healthy, don't run 5 kilometers tomorrow. Just do one push-up, go for a 5-minute walk. Make it so easy you can't say no. Then, make it consistent. The key isn't to do something massive once. It's to do something tiny daily. Systems are all about rhythm, not sprints. You're building momentum, not chasing bursts of energy. And here's the last part. Stop tracking outcomes. Track your actions instead. Don't ask, did I lose weight? Ask, did I go for my walk today? The results will catch up, but they're not your focus anymore. Your job is just to stick to the system. So here's what I want you to do. Think of one goal you've been stuck on. Something you keep writing down year after year. Now stop. Take a breath. Forget the big finish line for a second and ask yourself, what tiny system could I build today that if I followed it every day would make that goal inevitable? The most successful people, they don't just dream about results, they engineer them with systems that run even when they don't feel like running. Let's be real. Most people will watch this, nod, and move on. But not you. You stayed. That means something. You're not just interested in success, you're serious about building it. So here's your next step. Not a goal, but a small system. Make this channel part of your growth routine. Hit that like button, not for me, but to lock in what you just learned. Comment below with one system you're ready to start today. It helps make it real. Subscribe if you're tired of surface-level advice and want real strategies that build long-term momentum. And if there's someone in your life still stuck chasing goals and wondering why nothing changes, share this video. Don't let them stay stuck when you've already found a better path. You don't need another goal. You need a system. And this is where it starts.